We are now 1 week into the 2019 legislative session in Boise.
KPVI News That Works for You journalist Deanne Coffin is live in the newsroom with the recap. Deanne.
Thanks, Matt and Marlise. I was at the state capitol this week and talked to a few lawmakers, including Idaho's first woman lieutenant governor, to find out what the hot issues are this year. Week one of the 2019 legislative session started out with Idaho's 33rd governor giving his State of the State address to lawmakers of Idaho. Idaho's first woman lieutenant governor, Janice McGeehan, presides over the Senate. She says although she served in the House for 10 years, she's ready to take on this new challenge.
And I know it is the first for Idaho, but it also seems very natural to me, and it should be natural for any of us as women to step forward in no matter how we feel led in our lives. And so, you know, that's a great thing about our state of Idaho and America, quite frankly, that when we have a desire and a vision and a will to go in a certain direction, that's what this country and what our state, Idaho, is all about.
Senator Mark Nye and other Democrats responded to Governor Little's State of the State address.
The one thing that was not mentioned, clearly, was on Medicaid expansion. The voters have passed that. It is now the law. And we would like to see that it just be passed and implemented, just like the voters said. There's some movement here to try to adjust it and amend it, and so I'm opposed to that, but we'll see what happens.
But the voters did speak in November. They spoke about the importance of addressing that gap population, and as far as any executive plans moving forward there, or how the legislature is going to find a way to pay for that 10%, which is not going to be met by the federal government. I'm willing to step forward and work with the legislature and our governor to help solve that problem.
And while the Medicaid expansion is a big issue in the state, education seems to be on everyone's mind. State Representative Elaine Smith says she was pleased with what the governor had to say about education.
I thought it was very positive that he mentioned a lot pertaining to education, which I am very positive for. And it was expanding and helping career technical education. It was helping the universities, it was helping public education, talking about raising the beginning salary for public education teachers.
Now, the first bill introduced this session addresses a water battle that's been building for years in southwestern Idaho. And if passed, any new attempts to store water would not be able to interfere with existing reservoir storage. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Deanne Coffin, KPVI News That Works for You.
Okay, thank you very much, Deanne.